Alright guys, this is Blair from Local Music Around Omaha, doing a, hopefully the first of many video reviews. Tonight is at the Waiting Room in Benson in middle of Omaha. Tonight's band is that one guy with Bad Speller. Gonna show you guys a couple of their songs, and sometime tomorrow I'll probably actually do a review, and it'll be cool. Stay tuned.
Goes a little something like this. Speed of light, check loaded high, thunder scenes, laser beams, back in time, the Sunday light, pharaohs and kings, they kept all the beats, rabbit in the hat, in the pie in the sky, the magic making us mad. We didn't know what we had, but we tried. If you laugh it out loud, we'll say the other inside. Not bad, but then the sword in the brain in our throats. If they knew what we had, we would know. Cause it's a weapon they had, but it's a weapon who shows. Laser beams, laser beams.
Hopefully you enjoyed the footage. Now let's get to the review. First up is Bad Speller, the guy you saw first. You know, I wasn't a huge fan, honestly. Let's break down our reviewing criteria here. Vocals, he had none, actually. He talked to the crowd now and again, but they weren't really responsive. The drums, it was all pre-recorded for the most part. He threw stuff in there now and again, but most of it, like I said, was pre-recorded stuff. I mean, it was some decent beats, but I'm not sure how much he did himself. His synth, I think he did a pretty decent job. I think he also used a lot of dissonance in it without resolving it. So, you know, you have this ugliness and then this moment, and I don't know, it just kind of bugged me eventually. Let's see. It was electronic music, but he got really repetitive. There were a couple songs where even not just myself, but everyone else in the crowd just going, "This over yet? Please hurry up." Stage presence, I gotta just give him 1 star. Synth gets 2.5. Stage presence gets 1. It's really weak. The dude was sitting at the front of the stage. You saw in the videos the guy that was sitting at his Mac, just pushing buttons. And the crowd just hated this guy. They weren't moving very much unless they were trashed already. And there were some people booing, which I don't really like. I mean, at least the guy was trying, so it just kind of seemed like a dick move. He did say that this was his 3rd show, so I really hope to see some improvement in the future. So in a couple of months down the road, I'll probably go see him again, as negative as all this sounds. He does have a show coming up May 21st at the Bourbon Theater in Lincoln, where he's from. So if any of you, like that or think that in the next month he'll get better, go hit that up. Overall, I just gotta give him a 2. I don't know if I'm just being that much of a biased asshole, or he just needs that much improvement, So, there's that. Now, on to that one guy. Bit of a different breakdown of the review this time. We got vocals, instruments, and stage presence. I just grouped all the instruments together. If you really paid attention to the video, you'll see why. Vocals, overall I gave 5 stars. It's a very unique voice. Somehow it's still on key, and for that I really got to give props to him. I dig it a lot. So, instruments, what he was playing was called the Magic Pipe. It's 2 pipes with strings running along it, a bunch of MIDI triggers, some drum pads, and just a bunch of guitar pedals, so he can create a lot of sound with it, as you could tell. For the most part, everything was spot on with rhythms and all that. He did have a couple hiccups, and because he's a one-man band, he did have a pre-recorded track, which I don't really like, so that's why I gave 4.5 instead of 5. But, you know what, it still sounds pretty fucking cool. So, stage presence gave him a 5. The crowd dug the shit out of this guy. He would, howl at them like a wolf after every song, and the crowd would do it back. He had some little dance moves and whatnot that were synchronized with the music, which was actually kind of fun to watch. Last note on that, he did look like he was having a blast with everything, smiling and whatnot, bouncing around as much as he could. I mean, he's kind of stuck in one position, but, and to round this out, I really enjoyed this. He's a very unique artist. I gotta tip my hat to anyone that makes a homemade instrument and is as successful as he's been with it. Unfortunately, I don't know when he's coming back to the area, and I don't know where you all are going to be, so best bet for next show, hit up his MySpace and see if you're going to be in the various towns when he's there. If not, at least listen to his music. It's pretty fucking cool. So that's it for my review. Hopefully this isn't the last time we will have a video. So, just keep checking, guys.
Boom, boom. Bring that band back in. Thank you, friends, and good night.